See. All right, we're live. Welcome everybody. This is the KMX Momentum Game Changer live broadcast. My name's Aaron Cahoon. I have a wonderful panel here. Got the Quizmatics. I have Christopher and Christine, and this group of people here. We're going to share with you a little bit about the KMX Momentum Changer, and what the plan is to further proceed your success from home, because I'm going to tell you the truth right now. There's a lot of people struggling in their 9-to-5 jobs, and you may not even be happy with your job at this point, because something inside of you says you're ready for something more. Well, just actually a couple of weeks ago, Quiz introduced me to this program and his wonderful team, and I just had to jump on board and offer my knowledge and support to everything that they're doing, because I'm seeing average people, some that have been trying for a long time to make money from home, and some that have never done it before, have success within hours and within days of joining this fantastic team. So with that, I'm going to let Quiz tell you just a little bit more about it. I think he blocked himself out right now because he's actually signing somebody up right this second. But Quiz, if you can pop out and just kind of share, and this is really awesome to me, your vision for the people that we're helping daily.
Aaron, first off, I appreciate you for allowing me the opportunity to actually be on this webinar with all you great people. And it's just beautiful being able to have a person who shares a like-minded vision of myself or my team here. For those of you guys who don't know, I'm the founder CEO of Quizmatics Inc. It's independent network knowledge. I believe that everybody wants to succeed, especially in online marketing. People want to create streams of income for themselves at work. It's difficult to do that by yourself, and it's almost impossible to do it by yourself without having a network, whether that's your sponsor, all right, or people in the organization that are willing to help you. And the greatest way to succeed is by exchanging of knowledge. And that's just the truth of the matter. And so by having knowledgeable people, for example, Aaron Calhoun and I, we met in another business opportunity. Those guys were awesome. They had a vision about one team, one dream. And I've always believed that one of the most important things, if you really want to succeed and have major success in this industry, is building a big team. And a team that can stick together. So my idea is basically to teach people, to get people together collectively with various different levels of experience and various different levels of different experiences that they've had in the past in this industry, but come together collectively. Let's join forces and have one grand opportunity of success, and teach people how to use the internet as a tool to make money for themselves, their families, the businesses of their dreams, so they can create the business of their dreams if they want to, or just make money just in general to help their families, and be able to teach other people to do the same thing in a straightforward manner that's upright, to the point, and with honest people with a lot of integrity. And the beautiful thing is that a gift came down from the heavens. We found a beautiful opportunity to facilitate this. It answered a lot of the questions and a lot of the problems that people had in network marketing as far as different businesses that they had. Who likes for somebody to dig into their bank account? Nobody. So if you can find a business that doesn't have monthly fees, to me, that's a gem. If you can find a business that actually delivers on everything it says it's going to do, I think that's a gem. And when I find an opportunity like that, that's a perfect ground for me to take people in my organization, to get them in front of valuable information, and actually have products that are educational, to train them, to teach them how to market, to teach them how to better themselves, to teach them how to better be able to make money for themselves. Then I think that's what I call a chicken dinner winner. And that's what I think this is right now. This is absolutely a chicken dinner winner. The business is designed for you to be able to make money in the quickest and easiest fashion without doing all the legwork. And the bottom line is it works. Nobody wants to join a business that doesn't work. So right now, here we are, $35 one-time fee, no recurring monthly fees. Nobody digging into your bank account, all right? If you bring two people and help them, if you want to help two people, the best way to help them is to tell them how to succeed, and that's to bring two people. And if you simply succeed at that, you've already got $100. I mean, I don't know what more. There's not really a whole bunch more fancy stuff that I could put to it. And Aaron, since you've been with me, Pretty much. Have you seen pretty much the same thing?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, it's fantastic. The group nature, the team structure, and there's not. And don't take that word structure as if, like right now you're thinking, okay, I'm going to make money. It's going to be this giant tree of people. What I mean by structure is he's created a family of people. You know, Christopher here and Christine. If I need their help with something, hey, I can reach out to them in our group, and they're there. It's not like, oh well, you don't have anything to do with me, you're not in my tree or whatever. They're still going to help because that is the culture that has been created with the KMX Momentum Changers, and I think it's awesome. I mean, I have never really seen so much success right out of the gate than I have with this particular group of people on this team. And I'm sorry I'm stuttering a little bit, guys. It's been a really long time since I've done one of these live hangouts, and I'm just getting my shoes wet again, you know. So it's kind of like going back to an old job that you always knew what to do, but maybe that first day you're a little bit unfamiliar. So please pardon my word salad as we move on. But that's the beautiful thing here is we accept everybody regardless of their experience, regardless of their likes and their dislikes. It's one happy family in the KMX here. I'm going to go ahead.
Well, if I could piggyback on that a little bit, Aaron. I mean, first off, you know, I talked a little bit when he came out. Aaron asked me to talk about Quizmax Inc. and our family culture that's been created here. And you know, I'm not a person who needs a whole bunch of praise and accolade, but I'm gonna share something with you, man. This was my vision, to bring everybody together and give them an opportunity to succeed together. Aaron, I just thought that it was just spectacular the way that you pointed towards the fact that it's one big team. If this person's on your downline or not on your downline, it really doesn't make a difference. But I want to share with you how that happens, Aaron. When you're on a business, all right, in this 2x2 follow me matrix. All right, for example, I bring you in, Aaron, and you're on my left-hand side, and I bring Chris in, and he's on my right-hand side. And Chris and Aaron, they can each bring two people, and those two people that they bring, each of them, pay me directly. And then if those two people come in and they bring people, they pay Aaron and Chris directly, which means that we are all mutually working together. So listen, let's say Aaron comes in and he brings somebody. For example, Bradley just joined us. I have, let me be realistic now. Let me be realistic. Aaron, on my board that you're on, I have Timothy Saltzman on my left, and I have you on my right. You guys are both awesome people, right? Check it out. I brought Barb Palmer in, or Barb Palmer Cycle. She ends up back on my board. She ended up underneath Timothy Saltzman. The people that Barb Palmer's bringing are paying Timothy Saltzman directly. Awesome. We're all in the same team. If Timothy Saltzman doesn't bring anybody else and I bring Bradley, Bradley is right in Saltzman. I mean, fantastic. All right? We're all on the same team. So when I look in my group chat, which a lot of people at home don't know, and I look at all these different people in here, all I see are people who are going to be mutually benefiting from what I'm doing as far as building my team. Then I'm going to be mutually benefiting from the people that they're building their team. We are all one big happy family, and so it extends from just the business itself to the actual culture that's going on in our group chat and the ability to help each other. We can literally help each other. If Bradley comes on and he's struggling, it's in my best interest to help him. And there are a couple of ways I could help him. I could bring somebody I could bring somebody in myself that may fall underneath him, or Timothy Saltzman could bring somebody that may fall underneath him. And that helps him. Because there are only 4 spots on the board, and that's it. And you're going to get paid. There are only 6 spots on the board, pardon me, and you're going to get paid on 4 of them. So understand and grasp the concept of one big family, one big team. And even if a person's not on your board, help them, because they may be on your board the next day. And then when you cycle, when they're on your board and they're succeeding, it's helping you succeed. So this is something that I just think is marvelous. It's fantastic. It allows me to facilitate for what I was looking to accomplish with Quizmatic Inc. And I'm just delighted to have you, Aaron, as the KMXer, and all the rest of my KMXers. I'm very proud of all of you guys. I mean, really seriously, guys, one big happy family. This system works, and there's no blind spots. There's no fine print. There's no nonsense, foolishness, or shenanigans. I mean, if you simply do your part, you're going to be blessed.
Excellent. How do you follow that, right? Well, What you do is we're going to kick it on over here to Christine and hear from her experience with the KMX and the system we have going on. Christine, how are you?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you. You sound wonderful.
I am sorry, my son is playing a video game in the background, and unfortunately I can't mute him.
Hey, that's
Um,
it's life, right?
yeah. Um, I have to tell you, I've been struggling, but I love this. I know that it's something I'm doing wrong because I got like before I even got my link, I had 6 people begging me for my link. The moment I get my link, everyone MAA. And it seems like everyone's on a 2-week cycle and pay that I talked to, and supposedly I have 4 people signing up this week. But anyway, I still love the program, and I'm still pushing it. And I'm actually working on a woman I used to work in another business with, and I think she's signing up right as we're talking. She sent me a message. I think this is the best program ever. I have
So
been in a lot of them. Go ahead.
I was going to say, so you're actually getting a sign up right now?
I think so.
Awesome.
Because I'm waiting for my little text to come through.
There you go.
Hold on a second. Listen, guys, you have no idea. That means that right now, while we are in the middle of this webinar right now, there are literally about 3 signups taking place. 3. And I mean, it's not because they're watching the webinar. The business itself is awesome. It works. It's phenomenal, fantastic. A person would be doing themselves a huge disservice not to just join Quizmatic Sync right now, and that's the honest to goodness truth.
Hold on, Christopher, did you just say you're getting one too?
Chris, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I saw you hold up 4 fingers. Does that mean you're getting one too?
Yeah, I'm getting one right now too.
This team is on fire. I'm telling you. Listen, man. Listen. And the thing is that a lot of people don't understand why our team is on fire. Chris, Aaron, I'm gonna let Chris speak for a little bit. Chris, I just met Chris about less than a week ago. Am I correct, Chris? Chris, all right, yeah. Try to speak up a little bit louder or get near the mic. Chris, I just met you less than a week ago. Am I correct, Chris?
Yeah, about a week, roughly about a week.
Roughly about a week. Chris, what did you get from your very first webinar that I did with you? The very first webinar that I hosted with you, our first interaction together, me and you. What did you get from the information I was offering and how I'm helping my team grow here?
It was real good to me, because I've been doing this a really long time, and to meet somebody, with this kind of vision that you have for the team and the type of integrity and the consistency and the information and the training and the knowledge that you share with the whole team and the community that you built, it's a serious community. We have a good time. It's a family, and I don't know. I mean, to be able to be a host and a guest speaker on on the call, which was the first time for me in all these years. I was always a listener. I never heard, I never got to speak before, but it went crazy, man. After that call was over, I was just, my phone was blowing up. I had to plug my phone up because it was gonna die. My messages going off, my inbox was blowing up. I'm getting text messages. It was crazy, man.
Awesome.
Some stuff, pretty awesome stuff. And Aaron, let me just share something. Every Thursday, I have a conference call. I do post it on my Facebook timeline. Listen, and not just for yourself. Bring your prospects on there. Share with your friends. People you never know what somebody needs in their life, but I promise you they need an opportunity. Everybody knows people who need an opportunity, and the truth of the matter is that the beautiful thing about Quizmatic Sync is that I never planned for Quizmatic Sync to ever have a fee to join my organization. If you want to make money, quite naturally, you have to understand it takes money to make money. $35 is not too much money fee, and my real vision is to make sure that this is, Aaron, my real vision is to make sure this is the last money you ever spend ever again in your life for any business. All right, honestly, out of pocket. My real vision is to make sure that you get in here, get the training and education you need, get with the family, get the support you need to get out of the gate and get your own way, get towards your success, and make everything else you do from this point forward based off of earnings. based off of earnings, and anybody can do this. Now, Aaron, you know like I know, if you go out and go get a job, you're going to have to get approved. Somebody has to approve you. Somebody has to read your application. You have to wait for somebody's approval. Somebody has to give you a background check. Somebody's checking for what kind of drugs you're doing. Somebody's checking in case you've ever been arrested or anything like that. All of these things of approval. All right. In this business, all you have to do is want to come out and take advantage of an opportunity and get yourself moving in the right direction. Nobody's here to judge you. You know, the only thing you're judged by is how much energy and effort, that's time you invest in educating yourself, and you know how productive you are when it comes down to when the rubber meets the road. And if you're struggling, then that's what I'm here for. And my whole team is pretty much structured to help you in that. And it's not just myself. I have a phenomenal. I need to give a shout out to a phenomenal director of marketing, Mr. David Arnold. If you guys don't know, David Arnold is like one of my best friends. He's an awesome marketer. He knows a lot of tricks of the trade. He believes in my vision at Quizmatics and KMX as well. And what we're doing is trying to take this thing and make it a household name, make sure everybody has an opportunity to succeed, to be part of a phenomenal family. That if you need any skill in any business that you can ever do online, and Aaron Calhoun, you've been doing this stuff for a long time. Chris has been online marketing for 12 years and successful for 10. So these aren't just random people saying random stuff here. These people have actually been in the industry and understand. But Aaron, if there was one thing that was going to be of a tremendous value to you, for real, in order to succeed in any business online, would you not agree that it would be education?
Exactly. Exactly. I spend, just to let you guys know, I spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars every year educating myself. Just with different programs. There's lots of stuff out there that if you want to learn something, you can go learn. It's the beauty of the internet. It's absolutely wonderful. But with something like this, you don't have to go to my level and spend that kind of money. You have that kind of education right inside of the team and the system. It's incredible. We do a lot of things for you. For instance, last night I kicked out a couple of banners for the team to go ahead and use. And I think, Quiz, you were telling me you had a few hits on it. I know there's been a couple other team members that have done really well with that. So that's just something that, I didn't charge for that. I just wanted to see other people succeed and move forward in the team. And that's what we have created here, what Quiz has created here, and it's absolutely awesome. And if we can move on, I kind of want to hear from Bradley. I've never met him before, so I think this would be really cool. Bradley, how are you? You want to come out and just share your experience, what you've been doing?
Well, hi. I just got back. I went on a little vacation. We drove about 2,533 miles, and the wife figured she drove maybe 33 miles, so that was what that is. But as far as my online stuff, I've been stumbling and following like everybody else. You know, you just don't get anywhere. You join program after program, and they just don't seem to go anywhere. So, you know, Quiz has been pretty good. He sent me a message right before we took off for Canada, so I got back last night, so I was fortunate enough that you guys have this little webinar going on today. So I don't know, I'm gonna take a hard look at this. It sounds like a good thing to do.
Exactly. What other kind of things have you done in the past?
Oh, web pages and all that kind of niche stuff that you work your ass off and write articles and do all that crap, and you get 12 visitors a year to your website.
Exactly. SEO is not something that's easily done. There's a lot of education that goes along with that, and you know, your story is very common to the majority of online marketers out there. The majority of people that want to make an extra income, whether it's making gadgets in your kitchen and going to the flea market and selling it. Most people will just give up, and it's a shameful thing that people sometimes give up too close to the success story. But the biggest thing that I see in my experience with that is there's nobody there to surround them, to keep them going, to motivate them to move forward, and that is something that Quiz and his people have created with the group and the whole system. Is you always have a support structure. There's always going to be somebody there to pick you up and to help you move forward. And that is really absolutely one of the true powers in online marketing and home business, etc., is having that support structure. And I think the rest of the panel can agree with me that throughout all of our experiences, there's always been that, hey, I like it, I like the idea, I can make money. What do I do now? Well, there's nobody there to help you. And KMX Momentum Changers has completely solved that problem. So you would be wise to get with the person that shared this link with you, that this hangout with you, get back with them and have them lock you into this team and see how far and fast you can go moving together as one unit. It's absolutely incredible. Quiz, it kind of looked like you had something to say there. Or are you frozen? He might be.
He's froze.
He's froze. Christopher, how about you? What can you add to that?
Yeah, that's I couldn't said it better myself. I mean, teamwork is really where it's at. Nobody can. I don't care how great your opportunity is. I don't care how great your service is. I don't care how great your product is, your comp plan. It really doesn't matter if you don't have support. It's you can make some money on your own, but like you said, it takes years, man. Just because of the education, the learning curve. Coming into this industry, not knowing anything, it's gonna be a while. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You'll make a few dollars here and there. You'll get to go through the shiny object syndrome and jump from be a program hopper, and I mean it's stages to this thing. Before you really hit success. And so I think it would have been a lot more beneficial to me if I had been around a mixed community of intelligence, knowledge and expertise and experience. You know what I mean? Where you can really be there with somebody who's been successful 5 years, 6 years, 3 years, somebody who's just came in fresh and new and has never tried anything. You know what I mean? Or somebody like Brad who's tried, SEO and blogging and this and that and didn't really see success. You know what I mean? So to have that mix in the community is excellent. It's excellent. And it's free. You know what I mean? That's the best part. It's free. It's like you getting thousands and thousands of dollars worth of experience and success and tips and tools and tricks for free. You know what I mean? It's unheard of. It's almost like going to a university for free, like a scholarship. You got a full ride. You know what I mean? You're not worried, dude. You're good. You know what I mean? Just get in that class and do what you got to do. So that's what it's like to me. That's what KMX Momentum Changers is to me. It's like a big community, but at the same time, like being on a campus at a university. You know what I mean? You got a lot of professors in there. You got great staff. We got knowledge on every level. We got people who can make videos. We got people who can make landing pages. We got people who can make graphics. We got, everything that you would need right there. You're just walking into a business. You're walking into an empire. A winning team is like Kobe when he joined the Lakers. You walked onto a championship team. They were already champions. So that's what it is to me, man. It's something I can say I'm proud to be a part of. You know what I mean? Because of the integrity and the teamwork, and it's real teamwork. It's not clicking up. I'm gonna just deal with the people that I brought in, or kind of thing. It's like everybody's really trying to help everybody. And that's rare in this industry. You don't see that. I mean, you do see it, but not across the board. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, it's just me and my downline, and that's it. But here it's like, okay, well, look, I got somebody on the fence. Can anybody help me? Sure. Is that person gonna get paid? No, but it's a good feeling to see you succeed. And it was good to be a part of it. And, that's the best part for me. Money is money, and we all in for the money, but I'm addicted to helping people succeed. It's a rush, so.
Mm-hmm. And that's one thing that we can agree on, Chris. And the beautiful thing about KMX is, what I like to do, just in case you guys know, is I believe that there's one thing that's extremely valuable in this industry. I learned it from some really great guys. You know, you know some things sometime, and then you get the magic bullet that just boom nails it, and you get it. All right. The industry is about duplication. A lot of businesses, if you can't duplicate, then you're not going to do very well anyway, right? And a lot of people don't even know what duplication is, to be quite honest with you. But what I focus on is this. I don't try to put people in any situation that I haven't succeeded in myself, first off. So therefore, you're never going to be in a situation with me that you're trying to figure out what it is to do, because I've already done the stuff I'm trying to tell you to do. And if I haven't done it, then I make sure that somebody else in my organization, I'm firmly convinced and sold that they have. So even the things that when I'm gaining information on the outside, it's from knowledgeable people. But myself, I don't ever put anybody in my organization in a situation where I have not actually performed, executed, and succeeded. So right now, what we're doing with PMF is Quiz has come into this business in the very first day and earned $100 the very first day. So my objective is to take anybody who joins me and get them in position to do the same thing as quick as possible. And with this one, it's so simple that I could teach a toddler. All right? Bring two people. Listen, question number 1 in PMF, how does everybody win? Answer, bring two people. Question in PMF, how does everybody get paid? Answer, bring two people. Listen, you can sit around and talk about all of the smoke and mirrors and red tape and all of the different fine prints, and you could talk about your residual and all kinds of. If you have unlimited earning potential, if you could just figure that right there out, if you could just execute in that end, and if you even fall short in it, I'll keep on bringing some people in. But I don't want anybody on my team who does not understand that the formula for success is simple. Just do what I did. Bring two people, all right? And when you bring two people, tell your two people to bring their two people. If they're struggling, we'll help them. If they need help at learning how to market, if they need a tip, if they need some stuff that'll help convert their people, fine. Get on a webinar with me and Aaron. Get on my conference calls on Thursdays. I'll create webinars myself, like the morning webinar I threw when me and Chris first met. And aside from that, I'm always in education mode. I'm always giving out information that I've already used. So I mean, right now, if you were looking for an opportunity to succeed, all right, I can't make it any simpler for you. There aren't any monthly fees. Nobody's going to dig in your bank. You can get paid anywhere on the planet, whichever payment processor you choose. Right now, I have a payment coming to me tomorrow from Western Union from Japan. I mean, think about that. Seriously. There is really no reason anybody cannot succeed at this program, and that's the honest to goodness truth. So if you're looking for an opportunity, if you're looking for a sign, I don't know if one's gonna fall down to the sky. I'm hanging out here next to my fruit tree. I don't even know what kind of fruits these are, but I'm gonna tell you what, they sure taste good, and the squirrels like them, that's for sure. But no, seriously, this is a great opportunity for anybody on any level to succeed. And I appreciate all of the kind words, Aaron, as far as what you've experienced with my team. And it's just a pleasure and an honor to be able to help so many people and actually see success. You know what really puts a smile on my face, Aaron? Stories like Emily McGregor, who's in Australia. Emily McGregor is in Australia. I met her. She was in one of my decompression group chats. People don't understand what Quizmatics Inc. is yet, but you're going to figure it out sooner or later. It's a network. All right? It's a network. The only thing I'm invested in is everybody's success. Now, when I met Emily McGregor, and she's not on here, so I'm going to tell her story for you guys if you don't know. All right? Which I'm sure you don't. But when I met Emily, Emily was in one of my decompression group chats, one that I move my group chat to another group chat and I get rid of it so nobody has to be in multiple group chats. I found her in one of these group chats. She wasn't even in my opportunity, and she missed the community that I had with Quizmatics Inc. And she said, Quiz, I want to move forward with Quizmatics Inc. And I understand that you guys are doing some stuff. You know, if you could tell me a little bit about it. I told her a little bit about PMF, all right? And then she told me that I don't have any money, Quiz. And I'm going to share this with all of you guys. 0 plus 0 equals 0, and I don't believe in paying a person's way into business. But there are two levels of value in a business, in a business, Aaron, and tell me if I'm correct. If it's a product-based business or any business in general, somebody joins you one time as a customer, they pay money, and yippee-dee, you know, I got paid. But that's it. All right? The next level of value is somebody's going to come on as an affiliate, or a person who's going to represent your opportunity. They're going to bring multiple people to the opportunity, and you're going to get paid over and over and over and over again. Which is more valuable? The person that's going to bring people to build. So I didn't know what Emily's level of experience was, but I told Emily, listen, if you're willing to build your team and just bring them into a group chat, which I created for her, I'll go in there and I'll talk to your people, and I'll close them and I'll get them ready. I said, we'll set up a launch date so that you can get started in the business and you'll have your team assembled. And Emily came and she performed and she executed. She did everything I said. She pulled all of her advertisement off her Facebook page. She posted the question I asked her to post on her page with no ad, no picture, or anything like that. And she started getting responses, about 7 of them. And she started filling up the group chat, and I started talking to her people. Well, when Emily signed on, and I paid for her to sign on because she already had accomplished her team build and already had money in the bank, she made $50 immediately. And her team is doing nothing but growing. Nothing but growing. And now, the thing that's significant about that story is when I was talking to Emily, Emily was eating ramen noodle. She said that she hadn't been eating, and she had $1, and she had got 5 packets of noodle for $1, and she said some funky name. But anybody like I know, or anybody who's been in the ghetto, or anybody who's been through a real situation knows that the only thing you get $1 or $2 and get 5 packs is ramen noodle. All right, and ramen noodle isn't exactly the most nutritious stuff. All right, but that's what she was eating, and now she actually has money in her account, and she's actually searching for an apartment yesterday and today, because her and her significant other were going through hard times. Now, that's not a hypothetical, theoretical story. That's a true story. And Emily McGregor is very thankful, and she's very appreciative. But the truth of the matter is that I appreciate Emily, because that's all I want, is to give everybody an opportunity to succeed and reach what they want to achieve. And it's only just the beginning. You know, it gets greater later, guys. You have no idea. We're just at the beginning. So, yeah, if you're watching this webinar and if you want to find something, if you don't believe that you can make money online, and then give it a try. $35 isn't going to kill you. Just like Carmen C. de Viego was saying that people spend more money than that on scratchies. She was talking about her and her girlfriends get 3 scratchies a month, and they spend $60 on those things, and they lose every month. So what's $35? To a person? People spend more money than a pack of cigarettes. How about spending money on something that's going to give you some value? Learning how to make money, getting in a great community that supports you, and actually achieving and accomplishing the level of success that you like based off of your efforts. Because here you can get paid, and it's not very complicated. All you got to do is do your job, do your part, and get to trainings. Aaron, talk about some of the training that we have in the back office that's free. Because Chris was talking about on one of these webinars, and you guys been in the industry a lot longer than I am, so you guys know the actual retail value of some of this stuff.
Oh, there's what do you want to know? It's hard to put a price tag on knowledge. You could probably spend a few $1,000s on what there is back there fairly easily, and the value inside is multiple times more than what you would spend. So you can go back there if you want to learn how to market on YouTube or do blogging or anything like that. There's little sections there that you can just go in and you just watch the videos. You can start implementing different things to market yourself and your business each day. That being said, it does take a little bit of a level of commitment. You have to try something more than just a couple of days. And that's where I was talking earlier about with Bradley, is people get in, it gets a little bit difficult, and you have a tendency to give up on yourself. I've experienced that. I'm sure everybody on the panel has experienced it. I bet you watching this right now, you've experienced that. If you look back to your last opportunity, if you had one, and if you're new to this business, the KMX Momentum Changers is going to make sure that you don't ever feel that way. You can look back and you can say to yourself, why didn't this work? Did I give up too soon? And there again, if you don't know something, when I have somebody ask me, how do I upload this to YouTube, or what's going on with my computer, I send them to Google. I send them to, hey, you got a search engine thing there, and you just type in whatever you want, and whammo, there you go. But the beautiful thing about this opportunity is we have all of that knowledge, whatever's in my brain, Quiz's brain, Bradley's brain, Christopher's brain, and Christine's brain, it's all there, okay? And if you can't find it there, we'll help you find it. If you don't know how to create a banner, we'll create one for you. You want a webinar? Hit us up. We'll help create that for you too, okay? And in the meantime, you learn. But just never, ever give up on yourself, and that is what the team's about.
And the beautiful thing about quiz, I think, is its design. Where I mean, if you don't even want to, there are some people who never even been in it and never even used one of those. Some people who've never even used any of those things. Emily McGregor didn't use not any of that stuff. I'm gonna share this with you. Not one bit of that stuff. All she did was use quiz. She said, "Hey, quiz, how do I do this?" Bam, I gave her information. I said, "All right, bam, go in here, come into the group chat, communicate with people." When she needs to, I introduced her to Press Patty. Press Patty's already built a downline of 6,000 people in previous businesses with me. The people here have experience, and we're helpful, and we're here. And this business opportunity that we're in right now is nobody in my organization, not even one person, who does not understand that this is absolutely the simplest and easiest business opportunity that you could possibly find, and the most valuable one, because everything that you need to succeed is right there. And even if there are people here who never use one of their products with your education, not one. They just spoke to Director of Marketing David Arnold, or they spoke to myself, or maybe they spoke to Aaron, or maybe they communicated, and they have already found success. They borrowed the stuff that we're already using. I mean, this community that I have, honestly, I couldn't pick a better team if I went out and paid. I'm saying that myself. As a, you know what I mean, as a founder CEO of Quizmatics thing. You know how much stuff I learned from my teammates on a daily basis?
Right.
I mean, Chris, please just share a little bit about your experience, because you were talking about it a little bit earlier, but honestly, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I think I can wholeheartedly agree with that. It's what people are getting. It's not only like a good business opportunity with PMF, but the community is way more valuable. Okay, then so I'm gonna just hit on a few things. Okay, one, since we were talking about the products and what the value is, it's like Aaron said, it's hard to put a price value on it, man. Seriously, it's and I went through some of this stuff like WordPress and YouTube and how to set up hosting and how to upload, websites and all this kind of stuff. And I mean, I know that stuff. I've been doing it for a long time. But going through the information, that stuff is not rehashed. It's not watered down. It's easy to understand. You know what I mean? And like Aaron was saying, they got videos that'll walk you through different stuff and show you how to do different things. That's just the product. That's just the education that's in the library with PMF. Okay? But the community that we have that's priceless. That right there is priceless because just like you said, you took Emily, who never did anything online before, who had no money, and took her from zero to $50 in a matter of days. Okay, not using YouTube, not using Facebook, well, the Facebook chat group, yeah, but not using Instagram, not using LinkedIn, not using Craigslist, or the more popular ways of marketing. It was just conversation. You know what I mean? Just having somebody there that can close. I mean, no, there's a lot of people who have the ability to recruit, but they can't close, right? And then you got people who can close but can't recruit. You know what I mean? So our community is there, and it's balanced out. It's full of all that, and we're always available around the clock. If you can't reach Quiz, hit Chris. If you can't reach Chris, hit Aaron. If you can't, there's always somebody there. Always. And I've tried it. Trust me. I've stayed up all night, and I'm like, man, there's still somebody. It's always somebody available, and nobody's in it, and it's free. My first day, I came in, dropped my 35. Before 24 hours was up, I'd already made $100 too. And it was just two people, that I had done business with before, like, come check this out, and so on and so forth. But it's not something that anybody on the average couldn't do. It's simple. It's simple. It's one time. It's not very expensive. You'll never have to go in your pocket ever again. Ever again. And what you're getting is just priceless. It's just priceless. I love it. And I've seen a lot of stuff, man. I've done, when I was on the call the other night, I've done ClickBank and ClickSure and JVZoo and CPA marketing and, what else? The product-based stuff, Melaleuca and what else? World Ventures and, you know what I mean? So I've had my feet in the industry a long time. So to compare all of those things to PMF and the KMX team, it really doesn't measure up, man. You know, because I think what we're doing is solving a problem that most people have, and it's getting over that first hurdle, which is making some kind of money. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Because once a person gets that first little text message that says, "Oh, you know, you got a payment coming," and then they get another one saying, "Hey, you got another payment coming," oh, it's game on. You know what I mean? You remove the biggest hurdle that people have to deal with, because now they realize, hey, you know what? I really can do this. I really can make money on the internet. This is really real. I've been burned 15 times, and I've lost $5,000 over the years trying to make $20. You know, anything. And now you spend $35 and you make $100 just by bringing two people in. Come on. You know, that's crazy. And getting people past that first hurdle, man, is what I think is making our community so strong. Because a lot of the people in our community have been burned. And we all have. You know what I mean? And a lot of people in our industry have just stepped out there and just took a chance and said, you know what? This is my first time. I don't know anything. Can you help me? Sure. And everybody's paid already. That's crazy. I mean, there's got to, I know a lot of opportunities, but I've never seen one be this good for any and everybody.
Chris, I think that you hit the nail on the head on so many cylinders, bro. That's pretty much what it is. When a person has an opportunity to succeed just one time, and they actually attain just a minimum level of success, and they realize how easy it is, it's after that it's pretty much done. Aaron, we're running. I don't like to really do really extreme long webinars, even though I could talk forever. I think that we've pretty much hit on all of the points that are necessary, Aaron. I'll give you a couple of minutes here to wrap it up. And if you're watching this video, or if you're watching this replay, or if you're on this webinar, and if you haven't made up your mind and you haven't figured out what it is that's valuable about KMX, if you haven't figured out what's valuable about PMF, if you haven't figured out what's valuable about yourself, your education, and your betterment, and if you really, really, really want an opportunity to earn money, I mean, just listen to the stuff that's been said here. I made money my very first day. Chris made money his very first day. Aaron Calhoun's about to make some money, and Aaron Calhoun hasn't even put any energy and effort. After this video airs, believe me, this guy's already a guru. Trust me, and he's been part of my organization and sat there in my group chat. And I mean, Aaron Calhoun could tell you that. Chris just said that there was no time of night that he came into my group chat that he wasn't able to find somebody to help him. The other night, I was sitting on my bed, laying on my couch, and I was exhausted. And I get a call, and somebody calls me on my team and says, "Hey, somebody needs help closing somebody." And I get up out of my bed, and it's like 1:30, 1:45 in the morning, and I get up and I'm closing 3, 4, 5 people and at the butt crack of dawn. I mean, seriously, I started closing my eyes. You guys don't even know. We're committed. That's all it takes. Just make a commitment, make a decision, and get yourself involved. A person who never had a support system before, trust me, you're never gonna find a support system like this. I never have. And Aaron could pretty much attest to that. So Aaron, I'll leave it to you. And thank you very much for hosting such an awesome webinar for us, Aaron. This is just phenomenal.
Hey, thanks for coming, guys. It's just really important that we put faces to the names and we get everybody to look at this, okay? If you're sitting on the fence right now and you've been watching us, it's been about 40 minutes to an hour. I haven't really been timing it. Not a big time guy. But if you've been watching this and it sounds good to you and you want to become a part of the team and you want to succeed today, then you get back with the person that shared this webinar with you, and we'll get you put into the groups. We'll get you in contact with everybody. I'll be there. Quiz will be there. Bradley will be there. Christine, Christopher, and a bunch of other people that you don't see here that are all super amazing. So the next thing you're going to do as soon as I stop this broadcast is you're going to get back with that person that showed this to you, and we'll be right there to welcome you in. With that, guys, thanks for coming. We'll talk to you later.